How do you mix live instruments in Darkwave production? Imagine blending the raw energy of live instruments with the haunting, atmospheric layers that define Darkwave music. That's what mixing live instruments in Darkwave is all about. It's a careful dance between organic sounds and electronic textures to create that moody, immersive vibe. First, you want to start with high-quality recordings. Use close miking on guitars, bass, drums, or any live instrument to capture clear detail. For example, a dynamic microphone on a guitar amp or a condenser mic for vocals works well. Also, consider room mics if you want some natural reverb and space in your sound. Once you have your recordings, it's time to shape them with equalization. Darkwave favors a deep, warm bass and shimmering highs. Cut some mid-range on guitars to keep them from overpowering synth pads. Make sure the bass sounds full but not muddy. Drums should punch through with a vintage or slightly lo-fi feel, often achieved with parallel compression. Reverb is essential to create that spacious, ghostly atmosphere. Use long decay reverbs on guitars and vocals to push them back in the mix. Short delays or chorus effects can add a dreamy quality to live sounds. Be cautious with compression. It should control dynamics without killing the natural expressiveness. Sidechain compression is popular, especially on bass and pads, to duck under the kick drum and keep the rhythm clear. When combining live instruments with synths and electronic elements, panning is key. Guitars can be spread left and right, while synths stay centered or wide. Layering multiple guitar or snare tracks with slight panning creates a bigger, more enveloping sound. Automation is your friend here. Moving volume levels, effects, or filters during the track keeps things interesting and helps maintain that hypnotic Darkwave feel. Most Darkwave producers work in digital audio workstations like Ableton Live or Logic Pro. These programs let you blend live recordings with synths and samples easily. Using vintage-style effects plugins or analog emulation can add warmth and character, reinforcing the nostalgic yet dark aesthetic. Overall, mixing live instruments in Darkwave is about balancing organic energy with electronic mood. It's a process of carefully shaping each element to preserve emotion while creating a spacious, haunting soundscape. When done right, it pulls listeners into a world that feels both familiar and otherworldly, perfectly fitting the Gothic subculture's love for dark, immersive music.